with 9 to 5s, it's perfectly fine if you have a plan. That's what I say, if you have a plan. Because some people do this thing where they work paycheck to paycheck. If you want to do something big and you're actually just working paycheck to paycheck, how do you expect to accomplish what you want to accomplish? It doesn't make sense. Do you know what I mean? Hi guys, my name's Abby. I'm 24 years old and this is Property Insiders. So with my situation, self-employed. And when it comes to you being self-employed, yes, it's more of a struggle to get onto property. But when there's a will, there's a way. And what I did was, thank God, I have a cousin who helped me. So essentially, with his situation, he has them 3 months pay slips going in and going out and all that stuff. And so what I did was I asked him, can he be one of my partners on the mortgage, even though no money's on his side, but can his name be there? As it's a buy to let anyway, so it won't affect him as a first time buyer and all that stuff. My experience is, even though there's obstacles, there will always be obstacles at the end of the day, but it's a thing where you come over it. Your mindset is so powerful. I believe you could do anything you want in this world, and it's your mindset. The only thing like stopping you is literally your mindset, and people really don't take that in. And this is what I always go on about with my students, because they need to understand, if you want to do what you want to do, your mind, and take action of course, but it's literally your mindset. I believe when it comes to rent, you could do anything you want. So I think deeper into a thing where, let's say you're making, just with rent, because with for example, my sales and all that stuff, I don't even think about that. I think about my rent to rent, and let's say you hit 20 rent to rents. You could be making a minimum, well, with what I show you anyway, you could be making a minimum of 10K a month, right? So with you doing that, you can now have someone that works for you on a payroll, and what you could teach them, and it could go bigger and bigger and bigger, and then you can even branch out to the USA. When it comes to my rent to rent, my secret, I should say, is a system in place. So my systems are e-locks, virtual locks, that you can do from your phone with the app. And so you could literally let people in, let people out, literally with your app on your phone. And that's what I did with my 2 properties. So I never did my viewings. I'm not there, I'm in London. So what I did was, I told them this is the time it's gonna allow you in. They literally click on lock button, get in one-time access. And so they'll have a tour themselves to see if they like it or not, and tell me yes or no. Some people overthink it, where they're like, oh my gosh, what if the boiler broke, or what if this, what if that? First off, you're not an engineer, so you're not gonna go to the property to go fix, are you? The handyman is. It's the simplest questions that people ask, and you're thinking, are you the engineer that's gonna go there? You know what I mean? So, but that is so come on. When they ask it, come on. Okay. Oh, this place is nice, isn't it, Auntie?
Yes. Do you know what? I'm going to bring the kids down here. I'm going to drive.
Yeah, beautiful.
Bring Kyra's little toy car.
Yeah, oh, she'll love that.
I'll love it myself if I'm able to carry it, put it in the car.
Yeah.
Abby's, the earliest memories that I can remember Abby showing entrepreneurial skills was when she saw me doing my own clothing business, and obviously her mum getting into property, her auntie getting into property, grandmum, my mum, obviously being an entrepreneurial woman. And I think from then on, she realised that maybe that's the way for her to go. And obviously speaking to her dad as well, her dad's obviously an entrepreneurial person. And I think obviously with that in the family for her, she just decided, this is maybe the way for me to go. The thing is, with Abby, from her going a different path or wanting to go another path, I think for her, she's always had it in her. You know, she's always had it in her to choose whichever options she wanted to go for, whether it's eventually one day she might want to coach or be a psychologist or whatever it is. She always had that in her to become anything.
when you're self-employed, it's very hard. Even though people say 2 years of tax and all of that stuff, but still, some lenders don't really see self-employed people as reliable. And it's crazy because they want this whole 9 to 5 type things. Like, it's because why, as a self-employed person, should you show 2 years, but when it's a 9 to 5, it's only 3 months? Like, that is mind-blowing. And I feel like they want you to stay in the system for real. And not gonna lie, personally for me, I couldn't stay in a 9 to 5 even for a month. I couldn't, because I've got so much potential to do to this world. So that's why I'm happy that my cousin helped me.
Isn't it? Oh, there's poo everywhere though.
I know.
Just make sure we don't step in the poo.
I can't even concentrate with these
Oh, look at them. Oh,
I know, so cute.
oh bless. They
They
don't say geese.
Yeah, geese.
That's what he said. In me. I'm Olodo, you know, I don't know. Oh my gosh, look at that one's legs. My thoughts on Abby becoming a mother at a younger age and having her own little businesses and being responsible, it's made her even more of a wiser woman, to be honest. She's become more wiser with age, with responsibilities. She's become more, again, like I said, yes, she's shown that she can do it. You don't have to be, just because you become a mum at a young age, doesn't mean your life is over. You can still achieve it, but you've got to work hard for it. And she has done that, and she's proven that.
It's up to you to decide what you want for your life. Either you're comfortable, that's fine with your 9 to 5, or do you see bigger? Because I see bigger, and because that's my mindset. So I will work towards that. So I feel like my happily ever after is just to be flexible with my life.
It's not necessarily all about education, and that's the mistake a lot of people make. As long as you're wise, as long as you read, you know, it's all about having the knowledge. Because there's so many people who go to university who maybe don't really achieve what they really want to achieve. However, they might do well in something totally different. Yeah, and I know people that maybe didn't go to uni but have achieved longevity in property developing. So again, it's about what you understand about how it works and how the system works for you.